Alright, what I'm gonna do is actually try to get used to some of this software. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how to get Symfony installed on your computer. So let's go ahead and get started with that. First up, if you check out the Symfony's website, you're gonna see installation, which the easiest way to install everything and keep things up to date is actually check it out of their repository. So what I'm going to do right now is I've actually created a folder that I'm going to go ahead and install this into. So what you want to do first is you want to actually make a folder in the library slash vendor. Then if you you'll actually see that. So let's go ahead and go to that directory, and now you want to type the svn checkout command, and we're going to go ahead and paste that repository URL, and we're going to go ahead and put that into a Symfony folder. Okay, and I went ahead and adjusted the font size on my terminal, so it will be easier for people to see what's going on, because I'm going to go ahead and give a presentation on actually using Symfony fairly soon, actually Friday, so here in a couple days. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that Symfony is going ahead and a lot of Symfony classes. So while that's doing that, what I actually want to go back to is this website, which I want to go ahead and talk to you about some of the documentation that you can find on the website. So if you go to the documentation, you'll have 4 books that you can read online or use the PDFs, or read the PDFs, take them with you, put them on your Kindle, Nook, whatever ebook reader you have. This is the Practical Symfony book, is the one that I read first, and then I went ahead and read the reference book, and then more with Symfony, and then the book that just came out is this general introduction, which gives you a little bit more information on Symfony. And you can see that we're still downloading files. So if you've never used Symfony before, this site's a great resource. You can also buy the books from Amazon. If you're a big book reader like me, definitely go ahead and pick those up. Okay. And then once this is actually done checking out all these files, I'll go ahead and show you a couple ways to get things started. So while that's doing that, let's go ahead and check out the installation again. Symfony 2 hasn't been released yet. I'm not sure when. Hopefully sometime soon. Okay. But this page right here basically it shows you a couple different ways to install it. Let's get in the documentation page. Some more ways. Basically shows you the exact same thing, which I usually go ahead and set Symfony up with as an external in most of my projects, which I can go over that if people want me to. So let's go ahead and actually go back up. So Symfony comes with a command line, which if you just do the PHP Symfony, you'll get a bunch of different options that you can use. They're all really handy. When I first saw Symfony, this was actually kind of a turn-off, so I kind of went to another framework. But now that I've used it and gotten used to it, the command line is actually really awesome. It does a lot of things for you. So what all this right here is since we don't have a project created, this is just kind of the basic stuff, which you can see. There's quite a bit, and if we go ahead and do project symfony test. Now, what this actually did is create all these different directories down here. You've got apps, cache, config, data, log, plugins, Symfony, test, and web. So if you do, you'll see a couple different ones, mostly the doctrine. I think maybe Propel. Nope, cool, Propel's not in there. So that's pretty much it. That's how to get Symfony installed and pretty much working. So hopefully check in this coming Friday, and I'll actually show you guys a lot more that you can do with it, and we'll go ahead and just make a real basic app. Also want to go ahead and point out that everything is going to be sponsored by Scenic City Labs, and then also it's going to be sponsored by Chattanooga developers. You can always email me at joshua.estes@scenicitylabs.com, and Estes is spelled E-S-T-E-S. So go ahead and just shoot me an email, and appreciate it, guys, and I will do another broadcast here in the next couple days.